Um, what's up, guys? I am having another live stream. So, again, I'm on the East server. I'm looking to level up, so yeah. Hmm. Well, I hope I'm not too late and too long, Shadow. I guess not. They just started Outpost 2. Right, let's get some bashing points. I just joined a random party, which I don't mind. My main goal right now is to get faction points. These things right here. Any traders play in the East? What's up, brother Pub? How do I say this? I need to play on the East because when the West server, like when no one's online, I get bored playing by myself. So I need to level up my account on the East server. And I need to basically when the content is dry on the West, I play on the East. But I can't really do content on the East because my specs are really low. So I do a whole bunch of fame farming and faction warfare just to get spec. Hey Ben Pop. When are you coming back to the game, brother? Yeah, if you're watching, don't worry. I'm not gonna abandon the West server. I'm still gonna play on the West. It's just that when the content is dry on the West, I come to the East. What's the game plan here, boys? We're going Spindle? I guess we're going Spindle. Coming back when the war is over. Be safe though, Pop. Hopefully everything's died down. Which is good. I really don't care who wins that war, brother. I just want it to end. Everyone live in peace. Is Spiked and Hellfire gloves good for ZVZ? Hell yeah, brother. I highly do recommend that you play it. But you need spec, alright? Those kind of weapons that you just mentioned, the Hellfire hands and the spiked gauntlets, they really, if you have really decent spec in those weapons, it's great for ZVZ. I need someone to initiate it, man. I'm just a healer. But yeah, if you are gonna play any type of gloves, brother, make sure you have decent spec in it. That's probably the only requirement. That and probably know what you're doing. I've seen people play in ZVZ those kinds of weapons and just don't know what they're actually doing. It comes with practice, I guess. So yeah, if you know what you're doing, play it. I'm main Inferno, Realm, now transaction for gloves. Wait, if you are main on Inferno Scythe and Realm, then you should probably already have a fair idea of how spiked gloves work when it comes to ZVZ. It is a weapon that does a ridiculous amount of damage. There you go. See, yeah, I always try and get good angles at the sides to come. Yeah, there you go. You know what you're doing. So, how do I say this? If you're like weapons, like for example, since you main Inferno and Realm, that also automatically indicates to me that you know how to play carving. Like you know how to play carving and other weapons, and you know how to angle yourself perfectly in order to hit. So weapons like the gloves that you're talking about, it should be a piece of cake for you. If you are a, let's say, if you main tank, then it might take a little bit of adjusting to get used to, because tank players, they're so used to having like high health, high armor, and they're used to being like attacked for a long amount of time before they die. But so if you put like, let's say, a tank player that's been playing tank for a year and you put that individual on healer on a squishy build, it's gonna take him a while to adjust, because he's been playing tank for so long. He's used to having such high health and hit points. But if you've played Realm carving and you want to move from that to spiked, that's absolutely fine, because it's kind of similar. So there's no adjusting. Just know how your playstyle, know how to play, and uh oh, my team's low. Give me a second. Gotta save my team. Gotta save my team and save myself. Already got 5 gloves to level 75. That is good. Alright, so your specs are really good. You're getting better and better specs. But sometimes I overextend and get caught. I need to improve that. That is a issue that even I suffer. Don't worry. I do the same mistake too. I used to main, like a while back, I used to main playing defensive tank or def tank. So weapons like the Grail Seeker, heavy mace, so on. I used to play that, and then when I moved from defensive tank to DPS, I would always overextend because I forget that I'm no longer tanky. I'm squishy now. And I would always get caught being too deep in the enemy line and getting killed. And our caller would just like yell at me, like, "What are you doing?" But that was kind of my fault because I had to like readjust my gameplay, my play style, and so on. Anyways, guys, I am just doing some faction warfare. It's kind of a chill, trying to get faction points to buy the faction chest. That way I can get those books to level up and get more spec. I also do a bit of fame farming. This is the East server, so I think I should show you. When it comes to the East server, look, I have no spec. Like no spec in crafting, no spec in a majority of the weapons and armor. Oh, my health is low. But yeah, I'm trying to level up my specs. And I'm going to start by healing first. I want to play healer. Because on the West server, I play damage. On the East server, I'm going to main healing. I'm going to start with the Hollow Fall and do other healing, fallen stuff and so on. And I've got to turn the audio down. Holy crap. Sorry about the audio, game audio being too loud, guys. I'm joining EQMS guild in Europe tomorrow. EQMS is actually a good guild. I was a part of EQMS on the West server, I think, for a couple of months before the EU server opened. Prior to joining EQMS, I was a part of NME. I was in a guild called Paranoid, but we were part of the Enemy Alliance. And yeah, EQMS is actually a good guild. I have nothing negative to say about that guild. It sucks that they moved to the EU server, because now the NA server is kind of meh, forget what I mean. Content is getting dry. It's slowly picking back up again, but it's not like what it used to be back in the days, so to speak. What happened to my music? Here we go. The open camps are good for specs too. What? What? The Asia server's going down? This has to be a joke. What's going on here? Maintenance break for this server was 4 hours ago. I don't know what's going on, guys. Is there an update? Is that why it's going down? EQMS is I'm joining EQMS, sorry. Oh crap, EQMS is in the top 10 for Europe right now. That's actually pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. My ping in Europe is terrible. It's like about 500 ping. That's why I don't really play on the EU server. I only play on the West server and Asia server. These are the two servers that I play on. I play 1920 800 resolution. It's so good you can play with. Honestly, I play on the default settings that Albion sets itself to. I've seen people play, I think it's called widescreen. Is that what it's called? Widescreen. I don't really like the widescreen because it has those two black bars at the bottom and at the top at the bottom, and I don't like that when it comes to editing my videos for YouTube. That's why I don't use those settings. I just leave my settings at the default settings by Albion. And my teammates not dodging the abilities. Tons of 0.4 on the black zone right now. What, 0.4 nodes? Go and gather them, brother. You might get good content. People might, you might find some battles or fights. You get so much good field of view. Yeah, I know that. I used to play like that in the past, but then now I only play for content. So a lot of my videos is designed for YouTube content. That is why I changed it from the widescreen view or whatever it's called back to the default settings. It just looks cleaner for YouTube. That's the reason why. When I used to still be a part of a Black Zone guild, I used to change my settings. That way I have a better field of view, as you were saying, but I'm more of a play, chill, and just make content. Well, if the server does go down, I am gonna jump onto the West server straight after this one. Hopefully the West server doesn't go down as well. That'll suck. Bro. Kill the pig first, man, before you kill the champion or you'll die. Oh, dude, link your channel. What type of content do you do? I used to make economy videos, but I'm not gonna lie, I get bored of just constantly doing eco. So nowadays, my economy work is just to fund my gear for bandits and guild content, like when we're in the roads of Avalon or when we're in the Black Zone. That's my economy videos now. My economy work now is just to fund my own re-gears. I'm back to enjoying how do you say that, ZVZ content. Mainly bandits, no more CTAs, no more big fights for castles or territories. Because of the mandatory, like you know, I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys are part of Black Zone guilds where it's mandatory you have to be there for CTA. I do understand why most big guilds make it mandatory for CTA, but it's like a second job for me, and I want to play for fun and not treat the game as a job, or else I'll get you become worn out. What? I thought I dodged it. I might be blind, sorry, because I'm trying to read chat and play as well. I love your videos with the round breaker. Oh yeah, because okay, here's a true story on how I mained round, or pierce damage to be exact. So a long time ago, I used to play with my friends and guild, and I would always get annoyed because our pierce damage will hit the clump a bit, like half a second late. So I would watch the VOD review back with my guild leader and my teammates, and I'm not gonna lie, no one came up with solutions, but I would just like watch the VOD review and just try come up with a plan. on how to play Pierce. And then I realized if the Pierce could hit maybe 1 second before the range DPS, it could make a huge difference. And I started doing that. That's when I started playing Realm, Carving, and I started noticing a huge difference as the kills, as the clumps were getting killed more often. And I wouldn't share that with anyone. I just kept it to myself and told only certain people within my guild that if you're playing Pierce DPS, whether it's Realm, Carving, Damnation, whatever, you should hit the clump at 2, like 1 second before the main DPS. And I kept that to myself in my guild. Oh my god, my teammate here is gonna die. This guy, whoever this guy is, the longbow, he's not really smart. He's making the healer's job a little bit difficult, but he should kill the pig first. But yeah, and then a couple of days ago, I guess, I made a video on how to play Pierce, because I wanted to share that information with everyone that plays ZVZ. Because a lot of videos on YouTube is based around solo type content. I don't see much content creators making videos that cater to large group ZVZ type content, whether it's bandits or Black Zone. Alright, I see a lot of ganker or ganking videos, YouTubers that make videos that are targeted for a smaller audience, so to speak. Let's take, for example, the biggest Albion content creator, SwolBenji. A lot of SwolBenji's content is targeted towards newer players and solo, like how to solo group dungeons. Do you get what I mean? So when people search up SwolBenji, they're looking for solo type content. My video is mainly targeted towards large group or larger scale type content, group content, whether it's medium, large or small, and I try cater to that. That's where my expertise lies, so to speak, because that's the content I like to play when I play Albion. It's group content with my friends. Give me a second. This longbow guy keeps getting himself low health. He doesn't know how to dodge the abilities or kill the ball. Anyways, yeah, so that's where I try to make my content towards people that want to learn ZVZ or large group content. I hope that makes sense. Because when you click on Albion, all you see is solo, like how to solo group dungeons or the best ganking build PvP like solo. There's no there isn't much channels out there that dedicate towards large group content. You'll see people posting videos, maybe like 5-minute videos, but they don't explain what's going on in the video. They just post a video of them doing, let's say they do a territory fight, and it says like territory fight, Hollow 4 POV, and that's it. There's no explanation on what's going on. They just post the fight, but they don't explain what's happening in the fight. So a lot of newer players to Albion, they see a whole group of people fighting, but they have no idea what the hell is going on. I'll take myself for example. When I first played Albion, I used to wonder, like, why is there a tier 5 blob fighting another tier 5 blob? Like, what's going on? And then I'll go online and no one's really explaining it. Like, it's called ZVZ and there are like large groups of people fighting. A lot of the content that I saw when it came to Albion is mainly targeted towards solo players, which is nothing wrong with that in my opinion. It's really great. I don't know why our healer beamed me, beamed the wrong person. But yeah, it's my content is targeted towards ZVZ, large groups, medium-sized group, large-scale content. Look at this guy, he's just gonna get himself killed. He doesn't dodge abilities, he doesn't kill the ball. I'm just gonna let him die. I don't think it's worth trying to save someone like that. I'm sorry guys for not concentrating on the chat. I post videos of our worms and some fights. Do you roam the? I don't really. The guild that I'm part of, we roam the roads as well because we got a hideout in the roads. I don't really like to post that content because it's mainly like guild content, and I want to keep guild content to guild, like to our guild members. I rather post the bandits because the bandit represents the city that I play from, like more people. I know it's weird, but yeah, I rather keep Black Zone content or Roads content to my guild. And bandits, I don't mind posting bandit content on my channel. I might post up some Black Zone stuff now and then, but not as often as I would the bandits. Yeah, always try to hit before your caller. The people, yeah, exactly. I'm thinking I will start to stream soon too. You mean like stream? If you're gonna stream Albion, I do not recommend streaming it on YouTube, brother. YouTube is horrible when it comes to discovery. I highly recommend that if you're gonna stream any video game, does not matter what it is, stream it on Twitch. Twitch, as a streaming platform, they have everything figured out, so to speak. So it's easier for people to find you on Twitch as a streamer. I'm just too lazy to stream on Twitch. I know it's weird, but yeah, I really don't care about being discovered. But yeah, my best advice would be to stream on Twitch. They basically have everything figured out when it comes to streaming. YouTube is the best place to be when you want to make content videos. TikTok is the best place to be to make short form content, and Twitch is the best place to be when it comes to streaming. So different platforms have their perks. You can decide as a person where you want to stream. Pretty accurate. That's how I saw your videos. 6-1. What's up, 6-1? I'm just having a chill faction warfare session on the E server, but apparently it's going down soon for a major update that I was too lazy to follow up on. My bad, guys. And I just realized my music stopped playing. But yeah, I did not know there was an update. My bad. I should have checked that. But if the East server goes down, that's fine. I'll just hop on the West. I hope the West server is not down either. I should also say one of my favorite ways to gain fame is faction warfare and fame farming. You get faction points down here, and you can use those points to buy faction chests, and you get things in the faction chest that are called fame books, and you can use those fame books to level up whatever weapon or armor you wish to level up. That is one way of getting fame. Another way is to fame farm. You can do it solo or a group of friends. Go into the statics, like right here. This is a static dungeon. You can go in there and just fame. The yellow zone, blue zone, and the black zone all have statics there that you can fame. And we have 9 minutes before the server goes down. God damn it. So what's gonna happen is I'll probably cap Ferndale and then sign into the West. I have 900 subs on YouTube and I have only 15 on Twitch. I never tried on Twitch. Okay, so when you stream on YouTube hasn't really figured out how to get people to watch your live streams. Is what I'm trying to say, brother. So on Twitch, they figured out how to get people to come to your streams. As far as YouTube, they haven't figured that out yet. But like at the end of the day, it's you stream where you want to stream. Like me, like even though I know Twitch is better to stream on, I'm just too lazy to set up a Twitch. I got a Twitch account, but I'm too lazy to link it to my Streamlabs. So I just stream on YouTube. It is what it is, I guess. Well, Stalkers tier 8 and group dungeons 8.2, 8.3 are good for fame too. Yep, you're different. Yeah, that is accurate. Oops, I placed my queue in the wrong place. You're absolutely accurate on that one. Sadly, I do not have a guild here on the East server, so I cannot fame farm 8.2, 8.3 until I join a guild of a. What's going on, guys? Are we not taking out post 5? Let's take out post 5. Fame farm statics is pretty good. You can do it with only 5 people tier 6 gears. Yep, that is also accurate. 6-1, brother. Oh, I think everyone's. Oh, I gotta go to the West server. I think everyone's leaving. Alright, guys, give me a second while I are back and sign into the West. Please, Fox. You know to attack me, man. Be right back, guys, while I sign into my West server account. Alright, here I am on the West server account. This is my account on the West, guys. Welcome. Let's see if my guild members are online. What? The West server is also going down for maintenance? Are you okay? Is every single server going down for maintenance? What's going on here? Someone fill me in. I didn't pay attention. I have no idea what's going on, guys. I may have messed up. Yoshi, yo Musi, I just started playing on Europe and West. Could you suggest me what to gather first? Okay, first I'm gonna tell you, like, in my opinion, the best, or what's the most highest, most expensive things. All right, so the most expensive things to gather is the hide. Animal hide, so skinning. So skinning will always sell the highest, mainly because it's risky, especially in the red and black zones when you have to kill certain animals. It can be risky and people can gank you. Alright, so that's why hide is always the highest, so to speak, when it comes to selling. the best thing to gather is depending on what city you're based in. So if you are, let's say you are in Thetford, the number one resources that you'll find in Thetford is fiber. So you should focus on mostly gather everything, in my opinion. Okay, like wood or everything, you should gather it. But whatever city you're part of, if for example you're part of Thetford, then you should focus on fiber. If you're part of Fort Sterling, then you should focus on ore. Limhurst, you should focus on wood. Bridgewatch, you should focus on hide. Matlock, you should focus on, what was Matlock again? Stone, I think. So different cities have their preferred resources together, and whatever city you're part of, you should focus on that. But hide is the most expensive when it comes to selling at the market, in my opinion. Next after hide will probably be wood. I think I forgot, it's either wood or and then it slowly makes its way down from there. Yes, but stone is not very worth it. Yeah, gathering stone isn't really worth it in my opinion, especially at the lower end. So if you're gathering like tier 4, tier 5, tier 3 stone, it's not worth it. Stone that is like tier 7, tier 8, you get decent profit, but at the end of the day, it's really not that worth it, guys. Try focus, hide, wood, and ore. Yep. That's some good advice there from Limitless. I randomly chose Bridgewatch because I don't have any friends to play. Oh, okay. So yeah, so if you're on Bridgewatch, then here I'll show you something. So if I pull up the map and click on Bridgewatch, you'll see that we'll go click on Lazy Grass. You can see here, these are the 3 main resources that you'll find in Bridgewatch. So you'll find hide, fiber, and ore. And because you're based in Bridgewatch, gather these 3 resources, alright? And I'm going to give you another tip that I used to do. I would hold on to the hide and the fiber, and I would refine that myself. One of the main reasons why I would do that is when you come to Matlock is the city where you refine hide, as you can see here, which is right next to Bridgewatch, and fiber is at Limhurst. Okay, so what I do when I used to play in Bridgewatch, I mean like when I gather in Bridgewatch, is I would hold on to the hide and the fiber, and I'll transport it myself, refine it. The ore, I will just sell it at the Bridgewatch market, because in order to refine ore, you gotta ride all the way up here to Thetford. And to refine ore is in Thetford, which is 40%. It's not really worth it unless you have a mammoth. If you don't have a mammoth, then it's not worth transporting all the way to Thetford. So what I tend to do is if I gather ore, I just sell it at the market, but the hide and the fiber, I'll keep it to myself. I am struggling with selling 5.2 cloth. I refined 4.2, 5.2. I think I am not getting much from that. Oh, server's down. Alright, I'll answer your question. So when it came to selling cloth or any refined resources, I try and spread that amongst the different cities. I think I made videos about it in the past. If you're small scale refining, it's gonna take a while. Oh my god, I think all the servers are down, guys. God damn it. That is a short live stream, holy sh. Yeah, so probably my best advice for you, Giga-san, is to spread your resources amongst the different cities. All right, so you refine in, let's say, Thetford. If you're refining ore, and transport the ore from Thetford after you refine it to bars, transport it to, I don't know, Bridgewatch and Limhurst and sell it there, and transport it to the other cities is basically what I'm saying. Don't sell all your bars in one city. It'll take too long to sell, and a lot of other refiners will undercut you. Alright, so that's what I do. I play on both servers. Which to choose between Europe and West. I play on 2 servers as well. Yoshi, I recently just started playing on the East server. The only reason why I do that is when the content is dry on the West server, I can then come to the East server and play there. and just rotate between the two servers. As you saw, as I'm streaming, my specs is low on the East server, so I'm trying to level it up. Sorry, slowly. Any tips on silver farming PvE? Back in the days, I would go in like 4.1 into the black zone, but what happened? SBI nerfed the loot, so to speak. So they really made it difficult for solo. Think of Albion Online like this, guys. SBI is trying their best to cater to everyone because it is a sandbox. So if you like to play group content or with a group of friends, SBI tries to cater to that. If you like to play large scale, SBI also tries to cater to that and get people to play like large group content. And if you enjoy playing solo, SBI also it's a balancing act, all right? But they don't want people to how do you say this? Overuse, is that the right word? So you back in the days, you would have people going like and solo group dungeons, but the group dungeon is designed for a group of people to complete. But you had people that figured out that they can do the group dungeon solo, and they will get rewarded really good reward. And that wasn't the game plan by SBI, so they keep trying to change things, nerf different weapons and so on. But yeah. All right. So as far as PvE goes, if you're a solo player, it's really terrible. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Sorry. 26 million kill. Any tips on silver farming PvE? Just do solo camps right now. They give 500 to 2 million an hour. Wow, really? I had no idea. 6-1. I did not know that the solo camps right now give 500k to 2 mil an hour. Is there a situation where I can't use my potion? I have no idea what you mean. How long will it? I really don't know how long the update will be. I did not follow up on this, guys. I'm sorry. Had I known there was going to be an update, I wouldn't stream. But since there's an update, guys, there's nothing else to do other than I think I'm going to just sign out of here. It's kind of my bad. I should have checked if there was an update before streaming, guys. Sorry. I might stream again tomorrow. I'll see. But yeah, I'm just going to end it here, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope I answered some of your guys' questions and such. And yeah, nothing else to say other than be good out there. And if you can't be good, then be bloody careful, boys and girls.